Coach Paul knows NYC football. Coach Paul knows youth football and what goes on the sidelines during a youth football game. And let's understand and let's be clear and let's go forward from here as to what is a referee. What's a referee? Why does this guy come out here and do this week in and week out? Who are these referees? Did you ever stop to think that? These referees are regular guys in your neighborhood. They're politicians, cops, lawyers, doctors, sanitation men, high school janitors, plumbers, electricians, all walks of life are referees. Most referees, this is not their main job. This is what they do to give back to the game of football. So when you're a fan on the sideline, or you're a coach on the sideline, and you're berating someone that's giving his time to the game, that has taken the time to study the rules of the game beyond what the average coach and player knows of the game, because the rules in some aspects change year to year. And these officials are trained on what's going on, but it doesn't seem to be appreciated on the field by the coaches on the sideline, by some of the players, definitely the parents. The parents come to each football game, and let's be honest, with one agenda: their child. It's not the team. The parent comes there for their child. Okay, the child is there for the team, yes. Coach is there for the team, but even the coach gets swept up in, the hoopla of the game and, the competitiveness, instead of respecting the sportsmanship and the game of football itself, which is what the referees represent. You got to understand, in every football game, there are 3 teams on the field: the home team, the away team, and the officials. 3 teams on the field. Always remember that. But respect what the officials do. These people take their time from their regular, 9-to-5 jobs. They learn the rules. They come out to make the game safe for your child, or your player, or the game in general, to make it go in a very timely fashion and keep the game moving despite belligerent coaches or parents or sidelines trying to slow the game down. The official interprets the rules, he assesses the rules, and he keeps the game going. It's time management. It's a very arduous process, okay? But it's done every game, and it's not really appreciated by all those involved. So I would just like to point it out. So the next time you want to berate the officials, or you think you know the rules better, and 95% of the time, the officials are right. 95% of the time. Because a lot of times the coaches don't take the time to update themselves on this year's rules, okay? Sometimes, they don't know the rules in general, or they mistake high school rules for semi-pro rules, for NFL rules, for collegiate rules, for modified rules in some leagues. You see how many different rules there are, okay? The official, though, is trained in what's going on in your league, in your game at that time. And let me tell you how all officials officiate a football game. Whether it's an 8-year-old game, a high school game, or a semi-pro game. Myself and all the officials I can speak for officiate the game in the same way. So when you are a youth or little league coach and you have an official on your game that's giving you the intensity of a semi-pro or a collegiate or high school level official, you might want to stop and think twice about the guy that you're berating, that's taking his time out from his daily life to make your game go. Because guess what, coach? You can't coach and you can't compete without the officials. Players can't play without the officials. The third team is necessary for the game itself. Always remember that, and that's reality, whether you like it or not. So please, the next time you go out, please have some respect for the game of football. Have some respect for those officials that take their time to become knowledgeable in the rules of football, game management, and all the things that it takes to be an official. All the verbal abuse and, just crazy remarks that we hear, the threats of violence and the unnecessary banter that occurs on the sidelines that's directed towards us, and yet we still maintain professionalism, and we continue the game, and we give that child a fair game despite your belligerence, despite your lack of sportsmanship, despite you not leading by example and showing these kids that life doesn't always go your way, and football is the game of life. And that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. They figure out a way to win. They don't do LBO, lost by official. They don't do lost by official. They know that the game is on them. You adjust your coaching style. You make adjustments on the field, on the sidelines with your coaches and your players, in formations. You don't complain about one call or, something happened, with the officials. What about the rest of the game? The other 99 plays that you didn't score on or you didn't stop the other team. It's not the official's fault, right? Remember that when you're pointing at the official, you got 3 other fingers pointing back at you. So you think you're pointing one and 3's pointing back at you. We can figure out who's probably the problem. As a coach, I can say that because I'm a coach. So I already know, and I've already learned my lessons. So I just want to promote the game of football, grassroots entertainment with a purpose. Coach Paul knows New York City football. We're all here for the kids, for the game, and because we all know football is the game of life.